Every year, I make it my business to go back across some of the old fields that my daddy used to plow when I was nothing but a child. And as I walked across this particular field, my mind began to run back on my childhood days when I was nothing but a little boy about the age of 9. I would come in from school and pull off my little overalls and put on my little short pants, and as barefooted as I could be, I would make it my way out to that old field where my daddy was plowing that old mule. When I got there, he put his arms around my shoulder and said, "Son, how did you do in school today?" I said, "Daddy, I done just fine." After a few moments, he took the plow line from around his shoulders and put them in my hand and said, "Son, here you drive while I hold on to the plow." As I began to make a few rounds, every now and then I heard him when he said, "Gee." Then again he would say, "Ha." I decided to ask him what that means, telling the mule G and ha. He said, "When I tell them ha, that means they have to go to the left. And when I tell him G, he knows to go to the right." And after making a few more rounds, I guess he seemed to think that I was getting a little tired. So he got to the end of the road. He said, "Whoa." Lean up between the plow stalk and kick his old straw hat back and take his old handkerchief, wipe the sweat from around his face. He had his eyes turned toward the sky and seemed like to me he was talking about a place someday he was going to go. I decided to ask him, "Daddy, what is it that's on your mind?" And I just like to tell you today, this is what my daddy replied. He said, "Son, one of these days, I got to climb that mountain. I got to walk up there, somewhere among those clouds. When the cotton is high and the corn is growing, there will be no more field plowed. One of these days, I'm gonna climb that mountain. I got to walk up there among those clouds. When the cotton is high and the corn is growing, there will be no more field plowed." And you know, as I stood there in that old field that particular day, and I know that seemed so far away, but as the sun would beam down across that old field, seemed like I could still see that old mule, my daddy, and me. Well, the years have gone by now, and Dad is gone home. I know he's resting somewhere up there around God's throne. In order for me to meet him, I had to make preparation. Get in touch with Jesus, and I know he'll make everything all right. I'm able to meet him one of these days in that city somewhere in the sky. 'Cause one of these days, I'm gonna climb that mountain, and I too got to walk up there, somewhere among those clouds, when the clouds is high and the cold is rolling. There will be no more feet to fly. I got to say it again. One of these days, I'm gonna climb that mountain. I got to walk up there, somewhere among those clouds, when the cloud is high and the cold is rolling. There will be